Les was raised in Pittsburgh. He came to Michigan many years ago as a superstar student at the University of Michigan through the Interflex Medical School program, which was developed for prodigies like him. He distinguished himself as a scientist. In the early parts of his career was an accomplished investigator and academic physician.
And then was working at the University of Michigan, and then was recruited from there to come to Beaumont.
In '89, and he came in as a chief of nephrology and transplant.
He helped build it into a very successful program through Les's considerable administrative skills, people skills, program development vision. He rapidly ascended through the ranks, became chief of internal medicine, program director of the residency program, ultimately medical director, the first professor of medicine at our newly minted medical school at OUWB. Les was one of the visionaries that helped to launch the medical school, became one of the deans of the medical school.
And then he became the chief of the hospital.
One of his legacies is this hospital became a stronger academic tertiary care hospital.
He galvanized this institution to become a nationally prominent institution. I mean, you couldn't ask more from anybody.
There's a number of things, qualities that he carries that a lot of people strive to, but are not very successful at achieving.
He is a very thoughtful, intelligent physician, but even more than that, he's committed to the art and humanism side of medicine. And that's what he teaches, that's what he promotes in others, that's what he emphasizes.
He lives the example, he sets the example, he is the example.
And he was just always so kind and so thoughtful and so inclusive.
He is a great listener, and he listens with empathy and compassion, and I think it just makes a world of difference.
So the attributes that I think have made him so successful through the years are his ability to see the bigger picture and fairly judge the merits of different sides of a story and make sound decisions.
I've known Dr. Rocher since we were in medical school, residency together. He was a chief resident and I was a urology chief resident. He was always smarter than I was.
Brilliant, a great leader, and understanding of the various foibles of people and willing to help them through difficult times.
It's his ability to kind of just really connect with the individuals out there and, make sure they understand they are special, because this hospital itself is not, it's brick and mortar, but it's built on the people who care for patients in it. And it's not just the physicians, it's well beyond that.
He deals with people as people first, rather than positions or what they do for work.
Beaumont is a completely different and better place because of Les Rocher. Les is one of the handful of doctors that came to Beaumont with a vision of what it could be.
It was a community hospital, like many community hospitals, but it's now a national hospital that ranks among the top national community hospitals, and that is in no small part related to Dr. Rocher.
There was already the foundation of a transplant program when Les came here, but Les came with world-class vision for what it could be. And he remained stubbornly committed to that vision, and he built programs.
A lot of other programs that just really took off and again make this hospital stand out.
Dr. Rocher's life has not been without tragedy. His dear departed wife, Diane, developed cancer at a young age. It was a terrible illness, only with setbacks. And through it all, Les remained strong, supportive, and the husband that every woman would want.
What Les wanted to do to recognize people that had cared for his wife was to donate a statue in celebration of nursing care.
If you walk through the east tower of the hospital, you will see there is a large daisy healer's touch sculpture.
In remembrance of his wife and in celebration of the extraordinary nurses that provided her such compassionate care. Les Rocher spent the vast majority of his career as a Beaumont doctor.
I think he left his mark. I think he left an impression on people of what they might want to aspire to be that kind, gentle soul, to be understanding and compassionate, to be humble.
The staff intuitively understands that he's someone who will work with them, who will help them achieve greatness.
And we, as a medical staff, strongly wanted to celebrate and recognize who he is and what he has done for Beaumont through the years. We thought that this video would, in at least a small way, pay tribute to a remarkable leader and a remarkable man.